The $1,000,000 question that has been asked is, how much did we pay for this barge? Hello again everybody, and welcome back to 2026. It has been a very slow start to the year. Let's just say we've had a lot of things to get used to, and we've had my parents here, so we didn't do much DIY. And also, we just wanted to relax and enjoy the festive season and not do anything really.
I think just take a little bit of time out, get used to Jack. You know, we're a new family and we're still trying to find our feet.
Yes, there's a lot of tummy time going and a lot of feeding and a lot of this and a lot of that. And when you plan your day,
it just doesn't work out.
It doesn't work out. If you notice in this video, we are wearing two different sets of clothes, and that's because this has been done over 2 days, because we can't just get everything done in one day anymore. So we're bringing this budget video to you because everybody has been asking what your budget is, how you've been going through it, what you paid for the boat.
Now that's a $1,000,000 question, isn't it?
But yeah, we just thought we would share everything that we put into the boat, how much we've spent, and how much we still think we can spend.
We've thrown a whole lot of numbers out there, but there's going to be stuff that as much as we try to keep track of everything,
yes,
we did just.
We have lost a couple slips along the way, so it is a rough estimate of.
But it's a pretty close budget, I would say.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot to do. Like, we've got a lot of plans for the back of the boat. We're going to repaint it. We're going to take it out of the water again this year. So there's a lot happening.
And that involves a little bit more cash.
So yeah, how we've been funding this, we've been basically just, as we're working, we're saving money, we're doing stuff. Fortunately, we've had a couple of sponsors along the route, which has really helped us out.
We had absolutely no savings whatsoever going into this boat. So literally we've started from zero.
We've bootstrapped it from like zero.
From day one, yeah.
And we're at this point now.
We're very proud of ourselves.
I'd say we've tipped over the halfway point.
Yes.
We have a livable space now. Now it's just to refine it and put in some of the cool things we wanted to do for a little while, but we haven't really had the time to get to. So watch out for those.
So I think we're going to take you on a tour now and show you what we've spent on what and how far we've come and how far we still have to go.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a wild ride the first 2 months. We still managed to make a little bit of content for you guys, and we're about to kick off with a whole new season of building this boat because we have to get it finished.
I like what he's saying actually. Yes, carry on. Say more.
Yes, we have to get it finished. There are lots of things that are done, but there's so much more that we want to do. So like, we have to finish off the kitchen, finish off the cupboards. We've got a little bit of work to do in the bathrooms.
Finish the decorating.
There's still got to work on the power systems. I've got new ideas for the water system. We're going to make some RO water on the boat. We want to do some work outside and build the outside area. We're going to be repainting the boat. There's a lot of stuff going to go down.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the
to-do
list, which we thought we were done, but you know how it is.
Nah, it's break out another 1,000. This boat's never going to be finished. But all jokes aside, we're ready to kick off the year and get cracking with the build.
Right, so I've got to do a little bit of multitasking these days, and I know from previous videos you guys have seen a couple cows in the field and we saved a cow, and at the moment I am being a cow. So yes, multitasking is a thing I definitely have to be doing. But this video is not about that, it's about the budget. We started off with an empty shell. It was full of rubbish, it was full of water, we had to empty it out, we had to clean it up, and then eventually, when everything was dry, we painted it. And we painted it with hammerite, and that cost us a small fortune of £2,000. Following that, we put down trusses and floorboards. And the trusses were kindly donated by Jay, so we didn't spend a penny on those, which is absolutely amazing. But we did have to spend another fortune on the scaffolding boards, which we used as our flooring. And that was a total of £1,600.
And the reason that we chose to use scaffold boards is we wanted a nice thick base so that we could literally mount anything to it. We knew it wouldn't deflect, and we knew it would be super strong. So while we're talking about the floor, we've actually installed underfloor heating throughout the boat, except for our room. We do have the stuff, but we just haven't had a chance to install it yet. And this was the total of £749 for electric underfloor heating, as well as the insulation boards that fit below and above.
If I'm being honest, it is one of the best things we've actually done on this boat. It keeps the boat super warm, and it was really easy to install. Right, being in the bathroom, let's break down everything that we paid for in here. Starting with the walls, that was £200. Cladding, amazing. We've had no issues. Going to the shower, £120. Love my shower. Had to have a shower in the bath. Bath, well, we got that for free, so that was a bonus.
Yeah.
And not forgetting our toilet, which was very luckily sponsored by Dry Flush, and that's a cost of £1,200 if we had to spend it. Moving on to the vanity, we paid £256.70 for that black tap. Right, moving on to the shower panel, which is £100 that we spent, and it was the only one that fitted this size, so it was amazing.
Everything we have in our wardrobe, we've obviously just already had, but we upcycled it, borrowing the wallpaper and the drawer unit, which is an estimated cost of about £80.
The flooring, the plumbing, and the pump, which you don't see. We've got an estimated cost of for this full bathroom.
So in this room, this is our bedroom, and I'd say the highest cost in this bedroom so far is our pocket doors. Because we bought two kits and combined them into one, they were £140 each, so that was £280. Fortunately, we recycled our bed and built it in, so we didn't pay anything for that. And we've obviously plywooded the walls, well, not all of them, we still have to get to that, but that's pretty much the only cost that we've incurred for this room, barring the ceiling, which we'll get to.
If there's one thing that Jack likes staring at, it is the ceiling, and for some reason the ceiling is quite funny to him. And the ceiling cost us £600 for the wooden areas, and £60 and £90 for the bathrooms and the bedroom. Yes! Is the ceiling your favorite? Is the ceiling your favorite? Really?
So I'm getting down to business. This is bathroom number 2. And luckily I'm not doing a number 2, so it's pretty safe. So we paid £90 for our shower door. We paid £160 for our shower tray, £120 for our shower that is not installed properly yet, and £80 for our basin.
And the toilet you're sitting on?
The toilet we're sitting on, we paid £80, and the wallpaper we paid £40. It's a lot of stuff going in a small bathroom.
Right, moving into the kitchen, and it smells amazing because I have myself a chicken in the slow cooker, because you know things are a little bit tougher these days with this one around, but you know we get there, and the slow cooker just helps us get a meal done without us having to be hands-on, because you make us very much hands-on, don't you? He agrees. Anyway, talking about the kitchen. So, what you see is we paid for the fridge, which was a bargain at £500. Best decision we've made. And it's super low on electricity. So,
It's a 220 volt.
it's a 220 volt, but it's it doesn't draw anything. It's really good efficiency. Okay, as you know, we bought the carcasses. So So we have a total of 6 carcasses in this kitchen, and the rest of it we got for free. So let's go through it. We got the countertops, which are quartz, that was free. We got our sink and our tap, which was free. We got the cupboard doors, which was free. And we got the food cupboard, which was free. And that was all coming out of a kitchen that somebody was just going to dispose of, and we snapped it up and put it in. So that was a massive saving. But in total, for the kitchen, we have spent... Oh, he reckons we're boring everybody. Now that I'm looking at it as well, this lovely piece of glass cost us a little small fortune yet again, and it was a total running cost of £875. So,
For the glass.
for the glass, but it also has a metal frame, and the metal frame cost us £220. A little bit pricey, but worth what you look through. Oh, my goodness, what was that? Jack also loves it because when there's rainwater on there, he can see it. When the stars are out, we can see it. Keeps him entertained for a while.
Yeah.
Talking about glass and windows. Woo! It is cold out there. I'm not opening that. That cost us £450. And as you all know, the very first time we put our lovely windows in was £1,370. And then everything went downhill and we had naughty kids break them, and it was very upsetting, and that set us back an extra £850 to replace all the glass in all the windows. We've had ourselves a lot of sponsors along the way, which has helped us absolutely tremendously, because I don't think we would have got this far this soon if we didn't have sponsors for our videos. So thank you very much to all of our sponsors, and thank you for sitting through our sponsors.
To our members,
yes.
Thank you very much.
Our
To our
subscribers.
patrons, everybody.
We are absolutely blown away by everyone who's interested in our journey,
and the support we've received from this audience.
Yes.
Honestly, thank you guys so much.
yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. So yes, Christopher is starting the fire.
We are getting the fire started for this year. So basically, this is the very first video of 2026, and I mean, it just went up. I was lit it up again.
It's been quite a cold start actually.
It has been a cold start, and during winter we've been hunkering down. It's been a bit difficult to work outside the boat, inside the boat, get materials, and you know what winter's like. You got to get in the mood for it. So, but it's January now, and we're gonna push on ahead.
It might be slow, and it might take a couple of days to do like one project, but we're gonna get there. Right, so talking about the fireplace, it's the other thing that is keeping us warm other than our underfloor heating, and it cost us a nice little penny of £514 and £270 for the flue and accessories.
We installed it ourselves. It's worked great. It seriously saved us this winter,
Yes.
and we definitely could not have survived without it because we had snow.
It's one of my favorite things actually on the boat, because
It's also nice in the evening just to sit and watch it.
Yeah, I literally just want to burn the wood just to watch the fire, not even to keep us warm, just to watch it.
I like watching it, but also I'm conscious of the wood.
So now we're going to get to the nitty gritty.
So 2 of the biggest expenses that we had so far, and as you know, last winter we took the boat out.
Last winter? He's dreaming. It was like 2 winters ago.
It feels like last winter. So 2 years ago we took our boat out of the water and we took it into the dry dock, as you know.
It was January yet again, and
Super cold.
Yes, super cold.
I think it was actually the first week of January.
Yes.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, January is a little bit tacked, you know. Nobody has money in January, but we did it.
We managed to get it done. So basically we booked the marina last minute, and luckily they had an opening for us. It was just the 1 week that we had. So that's why we were a bit pushed for time. It cost us £1,000 for the week to have the boat out the water. That was the start of it.
We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into after
So
that.
obviously we budgeted, we got a little bit of paint and stuff that we needed to treat the bottom of the boat, and you know,
all the small bits and bobs. And then the shock came, and this is what everybody also wants to know, because we had welding done on the front of the boat and we had a little bit of welding done on the back of the boat, and to be honest, it was a bit of a shocking price.
Yeah, this was by far the most expensive thing that we've spent, and it was completely unplanned. When we discussed this initially with the drydock company, they said to us that they charge £70 per hour. And having a background that I do, I know I've been involved in engineering, I estimated the work to take 1 or 2 days. So we've kind of had a rough idea of how much it was going to cost us.
It did not go to plan.
So
the cost for the dry dock, the welding, and the labor.
Yes, came to £5,500.
Ouch.
Yes. So that was a nice big shock for January. And it just blew the budget right out the water.
And we were like, nice, now what do we do? And we waited for the next month to carry on working again. But yes, that was definitely a huge expense that we were not
prepared for.
Not prepared for.
But we survived it and we got through it.
Yes. So that was one of the big expenses. And I think now, the $1 million question.
Right, how much did we pay for the boats?
Yes.
Let us know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll tell you in about 3 seconds if you're right.
I was like, what? I'm not making another video. No. So I think we got this boat at a really good bargain.
Yes, it was quite a long process to actually secure the boat. The guy that owned the boat, very nice guy named Frank. Basically, I'd actually seen this boat while we were away on holiday in Italy. We were sailing at the time, and yeah, I started to chat to him. I said to Priscilla, look at this. And she was like, wow, are you crazy?
It's a project.
So we started chatting, as you do over Facebook, and I had to basically discuss it with him and convince him, and he was quite attached to the boat, so we got to an understanding of that we were going to take care of it. I think when you pass a vessel like this on, you have to make sure that it's the right custodian.
Yes, and something actually is going to happen to it.
And so we're pretty excited about it.
We've done something nice.
So how much did we pay?
How much did we pay? How much did we pay?
£4,500. So obviously when we did the welding, it was quite a shock because it was literally more than the price of the boat.
Indeed. So £4,500
for the shell.
For the shell, and we thought, let's take the chance. Let's buy the boat. If it is not worth it, like once we've taken it out at the dry dock, then the metal in its weight would suffice the same amount.
I suppose so. We could have got our money back like that, but we thought to ourselves, it's such a nice boat. Let's just take a chance on it.
Yeah.
And just like that, Jack has woken up.
And Barley's letting us know, so I'm just gonna go get him quick.
So basically, we're 2 years into the build. This is how far we've got. Please stick around and enjoy the rest of the build with us.
We will be finishing it.
And we have some other exciting projects lined up for later on this year.
Yes, we do. So
the grand total so far at this point in time is £35,784 sitting here today.
Approximately. Because
plus or minus 2,000 or 3,000 maybe.
Yeah, like I said, we have lost a couple of receipts. So, that's how much we are in at the moment, and we still have a fair share to go. So I don't know how much more we are thinking to finish it.
I'm not sure. Time will tell. As you know, with boats, there are always surprises around the corner. But we have a couple of big projects that we're going to tackle outside. We're going to do a whole outside area. So we're going to build a canopy. We're going to weld some seating area and stuff outside. So I estimate, and we're taking it out the water.
Yes.
So I estimate it's going to be quite a few thousand still. But
we don't want to mention
it's all part
how
of the
much
ride.
it is.
Well, we don't know.
We don't. That's what I'm saying. We're too scared to say anything, just in case.
It's all part of the adventure, I guess. So yeah, next week please join us as we start tackling DIY again, building some cupboards, and
then I suppose it's just cracking on with the small.
we've got to finish the kitchen. We're gonna upgrade our solar. We're gonna, yeah, we're just gonna get busy.
We've got lots to do. So tune in next week as we continue with our boat build, and we'll see you guys soon.